Please select a mission.
Boss, you need to make contact with the code talker. The old man who's supposed to know what's behind this infection. The intel team member you extracted was able to pinpoint his location. A forest that stretches across the Angola-Zaire border. The locals call it Lufwa Valley. The Valley of the Lost. The target's in a mansion deep in this valley. A PF is deployed there, but we've also spotted an unidentified group operating in the area. If Cypher developed this pathogen, there's a good chance our target played a central role in that process. But is this their weapon to surpass Metal Gear? Will the pathogen or its cure lead to Cypher? This guy is the key to everything. Boss, make contact with Code Talker and extract him if you see fit. We can't afford to lose any more men. We have to stop this thing.
Mission accept. Heading to Central Africa.
Contact with the old man known as Code Talker. According to the intel team member you extracted, he knows what the epidemic is and how to treat it. You'll find him in a mansion deep in the valley beyond the forest. He's a high-value target who's probably involved with Cypher's research. This information came at a heavy price, and you're convinced security on site is gonna be tight. Watch yourself out there, all right? Make contact with the target, Code Talker, and if the treatment requires it, extract him to Mother Base.
Please select a mission.
Be careful down there, boss.
No sign of the enemy. Judging from security in the area, I'd expect to see a patrol by now.
This place without those members of the intel team.
Missed. Have a bad feeling about this. It's the skulls. Damn it. So Cypher is behind this. The target is an old man known as Code Talker. He's the one who knows how to treat the infection that struck Mother Base. Is somewhere inside the mansion in Lufwa Valley. Find him and extract him.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Son of those snipers. Did they give up? Whatever. Just get to the mansion. Pronto. You're near the mansion. That's where you'll find the target Code Talker.
You have arrived at your destination.
They're with the
Analysis
PF
complete.
Zero Risk Security. Looks like they're protecting the target. Why don't you try interrogating them? They might know the target's exact location.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Where are your friends? Spit it out. iDroid information updated. There's more than one entrance. How do you plan on sneaking in?
The map has been updated.
Sylvia, de Zulu 6. Ons het reeds je gebied bespied. Ons kon iemand vinden niet. Hoor. Er is CFDF, begrijp. Wees paraat. Uit.
The enemy's given up their search for you. But they're not giving the all-clear just yet. Stay alert.
Sylvia, de Zulu 4. Nou niet te geraas hoor. Onderzoek van nader. Hoor. Er is CFDF, begrijp. Wees voorzichtig. Uit.
Buddy! Heads up. Speak.
We know where to find the target. Do whatever it takes to bring Code Talker back.
The map has been updated.
Sylvia, de Zulu 4. Ik ga het hier van de lucht af. Zulu 4 was verkeerd. Kom en Zulu
Where are your friends? Spit it out. Talk.
The map has been updated. Outpost captured.
Boss, that's a serious injury. It won't heal on its own. You'll need to treat it with first aid.
Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination.
I've been waiting, Tilisi. Or should I say, Bedachokhale.
That's him. That's Code Talker.
Look familiar? It's infecting my men. How do we...
Silence. Or death.
What do you...
It could be in here. Stay quiet. Your life depends on it. Sit. The parasite has infected your band. Those are its larvae. They enter the throat and attach themselves to the vocal cords. They mimic the host's membranes flawlessly. No one can tell the difference. Upon reaching maturity, they mate. Sustained exposure to a particular sound triggers copulation. The resulting larva then feast on the host lungs, killing it. The particular sound words. They attack only those who speak a certain language, not just one. I cannot say which language your parasites are attuned to, but silence is the best way to keep them from laying their children. This contains an herb that they dislike. That should deafen them for a while. You have bought yourself some time. Speak.
Is there a cure?
Once symptoms manifest, larvae have already infested the alveoli, at which point nothing can be done. There is a way to halt the onset, which would prevent infection.
I need your help.
He stole the ones I sealed away, forced me to do his terrible work.
Skullface.
Even a country like America sways in his wake. I could not defy him. The fate of Dene lies in his hands. However, perhaps the Nishia led you here. If my children have upset the Hojun of the world, it falls to me to set it right.
Risk a full extraction. Put Code Talker in the chopper and return to base.
He claims they are the dream of every ruler since the dawn of time. Teach them your enemies' words. Then unleash them on his lands, destroying only those who speak his tongue. He calls them his ethnic cleansers.
Ethnic cleansers? That's what Skullface is after. Then Inzuya Badiabulo was... Boss, he's gonna wipe every language besides English off the face of the earth.
Ironic, isn't it? They gave us language, and now they take it away. It is thanks to them that man first learned to speak. But now, the hands of their clock turn back. They've been warped by the hands of man.
Extraction arrived at mission info. Enemy, please specify a project. The map has been up. Development project has been added.
Strange. Almost puppet-like. It could be the skulls. Damn it, they're controlling those soldiers. Be careful. dies with him. Put Code Talker in the chopper and return to base.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Victims of the experiments. They were implanted without my knowledge. Even had I known, there is nothing I could have done.
Are the MIA Intel team members buried there too? Bastards. They're gonna pay for this.
Please select a mission.
You've secured the target, but he's too old to risk a full extraction. Put Contacta in the chopper and return to base.
Please select a landing zone. Support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
Are acting strange, almost puppet-like. It could be the skulls. Damn it, they're controlling those soldiers. Be careful.
Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequot. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Mission complete. Great work. Boss, we found the bodies of the 2 missing Intel team members in Lufwa Valley. We knew we wouldn't get them back alive, but still, it's a damn shame. Don't let their sacrifice go to waste, boss. We need to stop the epidemic at Mother Base. That old man, Code Talker, he's the only hope we've got.
Tell me how to fight it.
I hid the answer in a microbe this one carries. It turns the male parasites into females, preventing reproduction. One parasite infecting another. However, it doesn't affect only the parasite. It alters the host as well. Your infection will be contained, but you and your men will also be rendered infertile. That is the price you must pay to regain your speech.
That freak show back there. They the work of your children too?
Different strain from the vocal cord parasite, known as the one that covers. It acts as the host's skin, providing strength in exchange for nourishment. But I did not know those men were infected. They were forced to serve him. Steal my research. Have you seen one of their vehicles?
Big yellow cake.
Captured a convoy they were escorting. Cargo, some kind of mineral.
What became of it? The metallic archaea?
Clouds ahead!
It's them.
Mission
Boss,
list.
are you okay? So the vocal cord parasites that have infected Mother Base, they're ethnic cleansers designed to silence those who don't fit into Skullface's worldview. We can't allow him to have such power. Go over the mission details and get going ASAP.
Please specify a project. Please select a mission.